It's a very warm welcome to all our viewers and welcome to a new edition of Arab Affairs, our show bringing you all the latest news and developments happening in the Arab region. I'm Angie Meher joining you for today's episode of the show, and of course we begin straight away with a look at some of the news making the headlines. Of course, the talk of the hour, the latest attack in Gaza, and Egypt has condemned in the strongest words the Israeli strike of the Tabain school, which is sheltering displaced Palestinians in the Daraq neighborhood in eastern Gaza City, that killed more than 100 Palestinians and wounded dozens. In a foreign ministry statement, Egypt denounced the continuation of the Israeli violations against Palestinians in the Gaza Strip in an unprecedented disregard of international humanitarian law, calling for a unified international valid stance that provides protection for the Palestinian people in the Gaza Strip and puts an end to the targeting of civilians. The statement also added that Israel's deliberate killing of unarmed Palestinians shows that it lacks the political will to end the war in Gaza and the suffering of the Palestinians in a humanitarian catastrophe, whilst the world is powerless in order to end it. Also, the Minister of Endowments, Hussein al-Azhari, condemned the strike on a school sheltering hundreds of Palestinians from different areas in the Strip during dawn prayers, saying that targeting innocent people during their prayers is the most criminal of acts. Still with more news, Gaza Civil Defense Agency said Saturday the death toll from the latest Israeli strike on the Tabain school sheltering the displaced Palestinians in eastern Gaza City has now risen to more than 100 people. We have more details in this report. Gaza's Civil Defense Agency said Saturday the death toll from the latest Israeli strike on Tabain school sheltering displaced Palestinians in Daraq neighborhood, eastern Gaza City, has risen to more than 100 people, including 11 children and 6 women. The agency spokesperson Mahmoud Bassad said 3 Israeli rockets hit the school that was housing displaced Palestinians. As the news conference in Gaza City, he said the strike hit the upper and ground floors of the school. The upper floor included women and children, and the ground floor included people who were praying and were directly hit. The Hamas-run media office said in a statement the strikes hit when people sheltering at the school were performing dawn prayers, leading to many casualties. Israel says Palestinian armed groups embedded among Gaza's civilians operating from within schools, hospitals and designated humanitarian zones, which Hamas and its allies both deny. Hamas said the strike was a horrific crime and a serious escalation. A member of the Hamas political office said in a statement that the dead did not include a single combatant. It appears to be one of the largest from a single strike during 10 months of war in Gaza. Around 6,000 people have been sheltering at the compound. With most of Gaza's 2.4 million people displaced during the war, many have sought refuge in school buildings. Saturday's incident brings to at least 14 the number of schools struck in Gaza since July the 6th, killing more than 280 according to tolls previously given by officials in the territory. According to the Gaza Health Ministry, Israel's genocide in Gaza has killed more than 39,600 Palestinians and wounded more than 91,700 others.